Hey, I'm Christy Hampton and our camera glitched, so we're gonna just make this video number 2. We were halfway through doing this desk and showing you all the drawers in the desk. So after you get through watching part 1, come on and watch part 2, or if you're starting with part 2, go back and watch part number 1. We do auctions. This is a watchmaker collection, and we're going to be selling these items at auction. But we don't know how to identify a lot of these, so we're just gonna give you the play-by-play, break down every drawer and let you look at it and see what's inside, and you'll know what's coming up. So we are halfway down on these drawers, and we've got some specialized tools in here. We've been going drawer by drawer. And this is gonna be drawer number 4 on it. Oops, there goes another one. We've had a couple of these drawers catch. There's so much stuff in them. But this collection, this is exactly how the watchmaker had everything in the drawers. And so we're just showing you how it is. There's a George Popper. I have to say, in all my years of doing auctions, which is decades now, I don't know if I've ever seen a box marked George Popper. All right, there's some more specialized tools. It looks like there's the different tips maybe that can go on these. And you see how this set is in here. I'm gonna guess that probably the remaining pieces are somewhere in this drawer. We're gonna try to match up sets as much as we can, but I am not a watchmaker, and I know you guys are, but we'll match them up to the best of our ability. But there's gonna be lots of bulk lots where we're just gonna sell bits and pieces, and they're probably gonna be somewhat unidentified. So they're just gonna say something basic like watchmaker tools. That's a cool old piece. That's a really nice, good advertising all over it. Still functional. Closes up right there. Has instructions on the back. So cool. Let's see what's in there. That's cool. It's in like I think that's copper. It's either copper or bronze. More of these. We've got quite a few of these. I don't know what you call those. Let's see what's in here. And then we'll look at the George Popper. I got to know. This is it's a caliper. It's a specialized caliper. Still in its original. Looky there. I think you bought it for $2 somewhere. Have y'all been in the hardware store lately? It pains me. That's why I love yard sales and estate sales. I go to the old man tools, and that's what I buy, is the old man tools. Because when you go to the hardware store, it's painful. Look at that. I mean, that thing shined like a new penny. Look at that. I love old quality tools. And that's what this watchmaker estate is full of, old quality tools. Now, if you didn't hear me in the beginning, don't forget, this is a very, very, very small portion of this collection. We have cases and cases of boxes and lots of the staking sets and all the punches. That appears to be complete on the popper set. Looks like maybe from buffing and grinding type stuff. All right, let's go down to the next drawer. There we go. There's some more. Wow. Let's get this one over here. There. Boy, those are spiffy. These are shiny. Why is this hard? Those look brand new. BREV something. It is just too tiny for me to see, but y'all know what these are. They look absolutely brand new. We'll sell that as a set. There's Hansa. Some kind of a specialized tool. Again. There's more. Looks like an instrument of torture. Stick your finger in there, Jesse. Go ahead, it'll be all right.
No.
All right, let's see what's in there. Those are little bitty punches. I don't know what those go to. Huh, little short guys, little midget punches. We must have a little midget machine around here somewhere. All right. We have lots and lots, thousands and thousands of pieces like this that we're going to be selling. We have complete pocket watches, but more than anything, we have parts. And more than anything, we have punches. Oh, here's a cool ring sizer. Oh my gosh. I have ring sizers, but this thing's heavy. That thing is solid. I have never held a ring sizer with that much. That's a billy club is what that is. That will clock somebody. I bet that thing weighs, I bet it weighs 2 pounds. That is heavy. That's pretty cool. All right, 6 more drawers to go. Looks like all kinds of clamps. All right. Zoom in on that maybe. I don't know what that stuff is. And then just zoom in right here. I'll just kind of push it around so y'all can see. Just vials of things. That's a cool old wood piece. It's an X-Acto nub. That's a little vise. That's pretty cool. Check out that little vise right there. Or maybe it's a punch. I may not be saying it right. It operates like a vise. All kinds of clamps. Looks like you could open a can of beans with that. Whoa! Never know what you're gonna find. We're gonna set that aside. Okie dokie. Like I said, this came from an estate, and this is exactly like we found it. I think that's just a air gun. All right. Little bitty doodahs. Here's Ben Russ advertising. I think that's another long jeans. I don't know how to say that. I've always said long jeans. It might be longines. I don't know how to say that. So what's in this? Some more pretty good looking calipers. Still look brand new. Oh, now that's fun. What the world? That's gotta be. What is that for? What in the world? Why? Got a little round top, little teeth right there. I just don't know. I don't know what that is. All right, oh my goodness. Lots and lots of tiny pocket watch and watch hands are in there. Another tool I've never seen in my life. Again, just lots of stuff I am unfamiliar with. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I know people who are in certain trades, they really like, right now my current obsession is sewing things out of vintage fabrics. And I just watched like a 30-minute video of a woman just showing all of her fabrics, and I was just captivated. So I'm sure that you guys that are in this business are enjoying just digging through here with me. I hope you are. I always like digging around. There's a whole bunch of part that winds the pocket watches, I think, or watches. All right, lots of vials down there. Oh, tiny little hands. Old green jars with some gears in it. Oh my gosh. There's tiny, tiny little pieces in there. Now, I think that's glass and this is metal. That's cool. And old. All right. 2 more drawers to go. Okay. Let's see what's in here. More tiny, mostly, well, started to say watch hands. There's more than that in there. There's cement for plastic models. Let's see what's in here. Little tiny, it's almost complete. I bet the other pieces are around here somewhere, but I bet I don't find them. All right. Look at that. Look at that mechanism right there, twist. What in the world is that for? That is so cool. There we go, watch it. What in the world would that be? Clamp something down and turns it into like a V or a, I guess the end result would be it ends up in a perfect square. Huh. All right, little bits, pieces, and parts. Got me. I love these. Seems like a very practical tool to me. More of these. Brand new in its packaging. This is heavy. Don't know what those are. That's heavy, well made. More good calipers. Triumph brand from France. More of these. And jewel screwdrivers. And I hope those are the originals. I think they are. 3 of them. You must have the patience of Job to do this occupation. And really good eyes or really good magnifying glasses. All right, last door. Make it good. All right. We'll give you, right at the end of the video, we're gonna give you a look on the top of this cabinet again, the watchmaker's cabinet, or tool bench, or whatever you call it. Don't know what this is. Made in Japan. All right, Elgin, 18 total packs. You know what, I'm gonna leave that unopened. That has never been opened. December 1952 is what this label says on the back. So that's been in its original package. See it right there? Right there. It's dated December 1952. I'll let you read the front. You can pause the video if you want to, and you can read over that. I'm telling you, and there's cases and cases and boxes over in another building of some things I'll just have to show you later. We're gonna have a series of videos, but this is the first one. And we're gonna have an auction coming up soon, so stay tuned to ChristyHapman.com to see what we've got coming up. Well, this looks like a fun little box of sawdust. Wonder what's in there. That's packing material. That's primitive peanuts right there. I don't know what this was. Contents, 4th class mail. That's a mystery. Oh, here's another one. Same thing. Here's another one, never opened. Packed in 1951. How cool is that? Get out of town. All right. Bracelet hands, it says. Waltham boxes. There, the contents. It's an interesting little, seems like that would hold something in place for you. That's rubber bottom. Yeah. That swings around. There's that. Little doodads. There's a stethoscope. All right. And a watch battery analyzer. Ever-ready brand. All right. I'm gonna put this back up. Maybe. Got it. All right, let's have one last view of the top of the desk so you guys can see, but this is how the watchmaker pretty much had everything in his workshop. And this is stuff that's gonna be coming up for auction at christyhatman.com, so just stay tuned. And we're gonna be making a series of videos next week also of the watchmaker and watchmaking tool collection. Again, I'm Christy Hatman. I'm an auctioneer. I've been doing this for quite a while, and we appreciate you watching the video, and stay tuned for the next ones. Have a great day.